I'm Richard Saxton with the Business of Golf, and my guest is Ernie Els. It's been a while since you've played here at Riviera, but I guess you're looking forward to the big purse in the World Championship match play.
Well, yeah, that's next week's problems. This week we've got a beautiful golf course. Course is playing really good. I love coming to Riviera. It's got a lot of history, and Ben Hogan played this course pretty well. So the players like to come here, and we have pretty much a good week here. So next week is next week's problems, man. I'd like to do well here this week.
How have you planned 1999? Are you globe-trotting? Are you going all over the world playing golf?
Oh, yeah, start of the year, I start in South Africa. I'll take December off and I go down there. It's summer down there. It's pretty good weather. So I start the year down there. I play the SA Open and the South African PGA, and then I normally go to Australia, what I did again this year, and then I normally come here and probably I normally start in Florida, but start a little earlier this year.
Tell me about you, because you play around the world at corporate sponsorships. We see Adidas Golf, they're getting into the golf business now. What kind of corporate sponsorships are you involved with?
Well, I've got a couple, not too many, because you get a big sponsorship deal, you've got to give a lot of your time up. And, when we have weeks off, we like to work on our game or just take a total time off away from the game. But, I've got Adidas. I've got a 5-year relationship with them, started last year, and I've got TaylorMade, and I've got Titleist, and I've got a couple others. But, I try and keep my time for myself and try and build up good relationships.
Have you been enticed to play different clubs, or are you happy with the ones you're playing and the way you're playing with them?
Well, I changed from links a couple of years ago, and I went through the marketplace for a bit. I went through Cobra and Titleist and Callaway and all the others, and I found that TaylorMade was the company to go for myself, and sign up a 5-year deal with them. So, I've done my bit of traveling around the companies.
So you've shopped a bit, and are you playing the clubs because you like them or because the contract is good?
Well, I must say, we're playing for so much money out here on tour right now. It'll be stupid to sign a deal purely for the money. We're playing for $3-4 million a week, so you can make it up that way. But yeah, I've got a pretty good deal with him.
That's amazing, isn't it, the amount of money on the tour now? I mean, just versus a few years ago. Does that influence the tournaments you play in, how big the purse is?
Yeah, well, as I say, most of the tournaments we're going to average at about $3 million this year. So I must say, last year I only played 15 events, and I've changed my mind this year. I'm playing about 20. So I'm going to try and get into the money race and see how it goes. But the money is great. Tim Fincham has done a great job for the tour.
Is that events here in the U.S.? You're going to play about 20?
I'll play 20 on this U.S. tour, and probably about 11 or 12 away from the U.S. tour. I'll play in England, Germany, Japan at the end of the year, and travel around a little bit. I like that.
You were telling me that you like watching the markets when you're not playing golf. Are you into the financial markets?
Well, yeah, a little bit. I give it to my financial advisor. He's working for Prudential, and he's a good friend of mine, and hopefully we'll stay friends.
All right, you go to South Africa frequently, so maybe you can tell us about the gold mining industry. How do things look back at home?
It's not too good right now. The gold's going down a little bit, and I don't know. I think it's about $300 to an ounce now, and I don't know. I'm not going into the gold right now.
Okay. What are you looking forward to this year? What do you really hope to do? What's the big event you're looking forward to?
Well, obviously the Masters, and probably next week. Playing for $5 million next week, and but definitely, the majors is still my main concern. I like to play well in them, and I haven't won the Masters, so I'd love to do well there. What's
the secret to playing well? Because you're doing it so consistently.
Well, not really. If you look at my record the last 6 months, I wasn't that consistent. But I've got a new lease on golf now again. I'm healthy again, and I'm feeling like I want to play well. So when you put your mind on playing good, you can probably play a little better.
Ernie, best of luck. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Els on the Business of Golf.